home of the champions of the past, present, and or future. And opening week finishes with a Monday night game in Anaheim. It was very nice of them not to have the baseball infield showing. Hi, my name is Ron Juckett. Welcome to the program for this second day of September 2021. We go back to the first Monday night of September 1984 for the final of our 3 games this week. We've had 2 good ones. I think we got a good one tonight. The Dallas Cowboys, they still think they're America's team. They still think they're a dynasty. Never mind that they haven't been to the Super Bowl in 6 or 7 years. They think they got the goods, and they still have Tony Dorsett. He's a pretty good. You got Ron Springs out of the backfield who can catch. You got Gary Hogeboom as your quarterback, and so you just never know. Their defense is very good. They will be stopping teams, and they did go 9-7 in real life. They are here to visit the Los Angeles Rams and one Eric Dickerson, the big pony from SMU, Southern Methodist, 2,105 yards in 1984 on the ground on 379 carries. That's an average of 5.6 a touch. John Robinson, of course, from the University of Southern California, where he found success, is going to run, and is going to run. Jeff Kemp will be allowed to throw it every once in a while. So, lots of ground games coming up here, and we play on Mother Earth here in Southern California. It's the Cowboys and the Rams to finish Week 1 next. As Retro Sports Network presents 1984 NFL Replay, Week number 1. Tonight, from Anaheim Stadium in Anaheim, California. There's no Mickey Mousing around this one. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Los Angeles Rams. And today's game is brought to you by DigitalDice.com, the best darn podcast on the web for your sports simulation and replay needs. Find us today on Spotify, Spreaker, iTunes, or wherever else fine podcasts are listed. And so here we go. You see them all warming up on the screen. Henry, Ellard, and Brown are the wide receivers for the Rams. It's kind of a Raider-like offense from the 60s and 70s. We go to the air when we need some yards, but Eric Dickerson is going to play our Pac-Man. The Cowboys, the Doomsday defense, they're long on the tooth, but still good, including Randy White, who had 12 sacks in 1984 and is rated a 10. Hogeboom and Kemp, your quarterbacks. And the toss is in the air, and Dallas has won it, and they will receive. It is a Chamber of Commerce night here at Disneyland, 78 degrees, clear skies, winds at 5 to 15. And the Angels are not in the outfield tonight. Allen is deep to return for Dallas. McSwain and Ron Fellows are the upmen. The Rams, you looking forward to a battle, Rams, yet? Well, hopefully we'll give you one. We've had 2 good ones this week. So Allen says he's ready. The Rams say they're ready. How about we do this? And the kick is high and taken by an upman, McSwain, at the 8 to the 20. He gets across the 30. And Carl Eckern with a tackle at the 32. Lansford with the kick. So as we told you at the outset, Gary Hogeboom, the quarterback for Dallas. Someone wrote to me the other day and said that he and Gary lived in the same town at one point or another. And Gary was a high school quarterback there. Tony Dorsett, the primary back. Ron Springs, who can run and catch, is the fullback. Doug Donnelly is the far side wide receiver. And Mike Renfro, the near side. I think that would be the split end. And Doug Cosby is the tight end. First play from scrimmage, a trap left, a Dorsett. Hogeboom gives it to him at the 32. Tony powers down to the 34, again at 2. as my lunch comes back to visit, and Carl Eckern makes the tackle. The line for the Cowboys, it's a good one. Jim Cooper, the left tackle. Kurt Peterson, the left guard. Tom Rafferty, the center. Herbert Scott smells good at the right guard. And Phil Posderick is the right tackle. 2nd and 8. Ron Springs on a trap right. Hand off from Hogaboom. Springs gets through the line and is hit by Mel Owens for a gain of 3. It'll be 3rd and 5. Rams play a 3-4. Reggie Doss, the left defensive end. Greg Meisner is the nose tackle. And Jack Youngblood is the right end. Mel Owens on the left outside. Carl Eckern, who we've seen quite a bit of already, is the left inside linebacker. Jim Collins is the right inside linebacker. And George Andrews is the right outside linebacker. Gary Green on the left corner. Leroy Irvin on the right. The safeties, Nolan Cromwell, one of the best to ever play the position. And Eric Harris is the free safety. 3rd and 5 for Dallas. Cosby on a medium slant. Hogaboom back to throw. Flag is down. He goes to Cosby. Incomplete through high.
Offsetting penalties. Repeat. 3rd down.
But much like a dream, it just didn't happen. Offsetting penalties. So it's 3rd and 5 again. Cosby on a short cross is the call. Hogaboom is flush. He fumbles it, and it's recovered by Peterson. And Dallas will keep the football, but they'll punt on 4th and 10. Greg Meisner stripped him. The Rams blitzed on a nickel package, and Hogaboom just heard footsteps. Meisner got it in there, and the left guard, Peterson, picked it up. So Dallas will be forced to punt. Pretty much 3 and out there. And Danny White is back to punt. Hogaboom won the job in training camp, but White could come in if Hogaboom is ineffective. Henry Ellard, who has 2 touchdown returns in real life, is back for Los Angeles. White stands on a 17. Ellard to the near sideline at the 25. He gets to the 29 before he's hit by Smirek. Well, the 28, and he got the 26. So it's a gain of 2 for Ellard. Jeff Kemp, pretty much a game manager, we'll call him a quarterback. He will throw on occasion. Eric Dickerson, he is a story for the Rams. If he comes close to running 2,000 yards like in real life, well, the Rams are sitting pretty. Mike Gooman starts as the fullback. And we'll just put them in I formation. Ron Brown is one receiver. Henry Ellard is the other. And David Hill is their tight end. Dickerson off tackle left on 1st down. Gets the handoff from Kemp over the 30 in the secondary. 1st down. And the ball is loose. Eugene Lockhart forced the fumble, and Dexter Klingscale picked it up. And so it's a gain of 13, and it's Dallas's football on the Ram 41. Eugene Lockhart stripped it away. A lot of grabbing out there, and sometimes grabbing worked. Here's the replay. You just see him. He just punched it out, and Klingscale fell on it. So 1st and 10 for the Cowboys. 12:23 to go in the opening stanza. No score. Raphael Septien, by the way, once the Cowboys need to kick, will do the honors. Hogaboom. The long slanted Donnelly is the call. Gary has time. Now he doesn't. And Andrews, George Andrews with a sack. And that's a loss of 10. That brings them back to the Dallas 49. Another sack. Hogaboom was found the turf twice. Dorsett on a draw. Hand off from Hogaboom over midfield into Ram territory. And he's hit at the 43 by Greg Meisner for a gain of 8. So third and a manageable 12 for the Cowboys from the Ram 43. Mike Renfro, medium slant to call. Hogaboom under center. Rams blitz. Hogaboom rolls, throws, incomplete. And so the Cowboys have run 7 plays and have a minus 2-yard net. So White, Dallas, by the way, has the win behind them at 5-15. We'll go with a sideline punt from the Ram 43. White near sideline. That will roll into the end zone, and that's a touchback. So, once again, the Rams will have the football. 10:43 first quarter. Let's meet the Ram line. Bill Bain is a left tackle. Dennis Hare. I wonder if he's related to John. Nice mullet. He's a left guard. Doug Smith, the center. He did not appear for picture day. Kent Hill, the right guard. And Irv Pankey, the right tackle. And as Madonna would say, nothing like a good spanky with Pankey. Dickerson on a sweep left out of the pro set. Goes to the near sideline. He is hit at the 20 for no gain by Randy White. Let's meet the Cowboy defense. They play a 4-3. Jim Jeffcoat, the left end. Ed Jones, the right end. The nose tackles, Randy White and John Dutton. The outside linebackers, Mike Hagman and Anthony Dickerson, with Eugene Lockhart in the middle. Ron Fellows is on Brown at one corner. And Everson Walls is on Henry Allard as the other. Michael Downs, the strong safety, and Dexter Klingscale, who recovered a fumble already, is the free safety. 2nd and 10. Crutchfield in the game with Dickerson. And Dwayne will run this out of the eye. Trap left. Hand off from Kemp. Crutchfield can't get a good block. He somehow gets 2 as Eugene Lockhart is there. And it'll be 3rd and 8. So the Rams in a position where they're going to have to throw it. And it'll be Henry Allard on a medium slant. Kemp under center. Waits. Dallas blitzing in a hurry, and they bring him down for a loss of 13. John Dutton spun him around like a record, baby. Right round. He just grabbed him by the jersey and chucked him. And they'll spot it at the Ram 9-yard line. 4th and 21. Here it is again. No blocking. I wonder if I gotta patch this thing, because we've had a lot of sacks in the early going. My goodness, 9:23 to go. Clock running, and John Misko is out to punt. He's going to stand in his own end zone. Allen back to return. Rams punting into the wind. Misko gets this away. Allen backs up to the 45. He's to the 40. Well, they'll spot it at the 42. Gary Allen, that is. And the Cowboys start again from Ram territory. So halfway home here in the first quarter almost. And we have a net yards combined for both teams of 0. Springs in the flat. Rams blitz. Hogaboom stays with the play. That's a mistake. He flings it to Dorsett, and Tony says he was held, and no one's having anything with that. 2nd and 10. So Dorsett has a few words for the umpire. He'll take a sweep to the right on second down. Hand off near side from Hogaboom to the 40. He pushes ahead to the 39. Gary Green with a tackle. It'll make it 3rd and 7. Cosby on a medium cross. Hogaboom flushed. Throws. Cosby's got it. First down. Nolan Cromwell brings him down at the 20. A gain of 19. And the Cowboys are in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the Ram 20. Ron Springs. It's not something you'd find in a bottle of water, by the way. Off tackle left. Nope, they're going to audible here. Rams blitz. Screen to Springs. Hogaboom. Does he get it right? No, he doesn't. Tried it. Incomplete. The Rams were playing the run and showed the blitz. Greg Meisner hurried to throw. 2nd and 10. Newsom in the backfield now with Dorsett. Timmy Newsom. Try a sweep to the near side. Hand off from Hogaboom on 2nd and 10. Newsom waits, gets a bit of a block into the secondary. That's going to be close. That's a first down. That's better than that. Podzeric led the way. And Newsom with a gain of 9. Mel Owens with a tackle. And the Cowboys have it 1st and goal from the Ram 9. Cowboys in white with the blue numbers, the silver helmet, the silver face mask. And you can always trust the star at your local Texaco dealer. Tell them the Super Chief, Allie Reynolds, sent you. Yeah, that's a crossover for replays. Rams in the dark blue jerseys with the yellow Ram logo on the shoulders. And the helmet. If you're not familiar with that, just look at the helmet. And they, I believe, had dark blue face mask, I think, in 84. Someone will remind me of that. 1st and goal from the 9. Dorsett off tackle left. Hand off from Hogaboom to the far side. Tony gets hit at the line. And the ball is loose. Eckern knocks it away and covers it up. And Dorsett gets called for the fumble. And the Cowboys have turned it over. So we played 9 minutes of this game and had 2 turnovers. Here it is again. Carl Eckern having himself a day. So 6:18 to go. Crutchfield in the backfield with Dickerson. How you doing, D. Scott Howard? No score. Cowboys just turned it over on the Ram 9. Dickerson, trap left, out of the eye. Gets it from Kemp 10. And he gets hit the 15 and turns the corner. Michael Downs makes a tackle at the 17. 2nd and 8 for the Rams. On a warm night in Anaheim. Rams are going into the win here in the first quarter. Kemp. This time for Crutchfield. Fullback dive. Now they're going to try to screen the audible out of it. Let's see if that works. To the near side, Kemp throws, and he just led Crutchfield astray. And it'll be 3rd and 2. So Dickerson again. Going to pitch to the left from the Ram 17. Near sideline. Gets it. Now can he get some blocks? He will not get any blocks. Eugene Lockhart will make the tackle for no gain. Western Washington University sports start for the fall. Soccer, men's and women's volleyball starting back up today. They stream their volleyball games. I'd be interested in watching some real volleyball. Not the beach stuff. The beach stuff is just to get you, that's Playboy stuff. But actual honest-to-God volleyball, I would love to watch. My apologies to those who like beach volleyball. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just not my cup of tea. John Misko back out to punt. Into the one, Gary Allen back there at midfield. Misko gets it away. Allen is the 45 of Dallas over midfield, and he's hit after a return of 7 by Reed. So 4:39 to go. The Cowboys have been given the field position that of like the life of Riley, but they got nothing on the scoreboard. So 1st and 10 for the Cowboys. 4:39 to go, first quarter. Donnelly in a long slant. Hogaboom rolls right, throws left, in the waiting arms of Leroy Irvin. Yeah, please DM me that, because I will be very interested. So Hogaboom didn't do all that well with that one. 2nd down and 10. Dorsett trying to sweep to the near side. Hand off from Hogaboom from the Ram 46. And he is hit in the backfield by Reggie Doss. And that is a loss of 4. It's 3rd down and 14. So they go 3 wide. Dorsett in the backfield. I guess there's no Tony Hill. Okay. So Dorsett will block. Hogaboom out of the gun. How you doing, Guardian fan? Medium slant to Cosby, the call. Hogaboom trying not to get sacked. He goes deep for Cosby. Double coverage. No, sir. And again, the Cowboys are going to be forced to punt. Women's soccer streaming in about 40 minutes from the Colorado School of Mines. MINES. Which I guess they teach you how to dig. Or how to play Minecraft, one of the two. Not to be confused with the San Francisco School of Mimes. Since it's an audio show, I really can't do a joke about that. But Marcel Marceau will not be speaking there tonight. Danny White to punt. Cowboys with the wind behind them at midfield. Aiming for the sideline again. Rams trying for the safe return. White gets it inside the 10. Ellard will take it, and he'll get 4 yards to the 17-yard line. Return of 3, 37-yard gross, 33-yard net. Again, Uncle Ron and math are two things that should never be associated together. 3:38 to go. No score here in the first quarter. Out of the eye. Dickerson. Trap right. Hand off from Kemp. Dickerson over the 20 in the secondary. First down. A gain of 11. Klingskill missed the tackle. Anthony Dickerson with the stop. Dickerson Eric 5 carries, 32 yards. And it'll be 1st and 10 from the Rams on their own 28. Brown on a medium hit. The Rams will throw it on 1st down. Kemp goes over the middle for Gooman, and that was a bad pass. So 2nd and 10 for the Rams. Dickerson off tackle right. Cowboys 4-3 short tight blitz. No, we'll run it. We're not going to throw a screen with that. Dickerson, does he get a hold? No, but he fumbles it again, and it is recovered by Walls. Dallas has it again. Mike Hagman stripped him. There's a scramble for the ball, and Everson Walls picks it up. And the Cowboys again start inside Ram territory, this time at the 30. They're playing like they haven't played since last year. So Dickerson has fumbled it twice. He's touched it 6 times and with 2 fumbles. So 1st and 10 at the Ram 30. Short slant to Doug Donnelly. Hogaboom back to throw. Waits, has time, but he doesn't have his receiver as Irvin knocked it loose. So Hogaboom, 1 for 7 for 19 yards. The good news, if you're a Cowboy fan, they're already in Raphael Septien range. Springs on a fullback dive, 2nd and 10. Hand off from Hogaboom. He thought he got past a blocker. He did not. Jim Collins reaches and takes him down. 3rd down and 9. So Hogaboom looks to the sideline. Medium cross to the tight end. Cosby is the call. 7-step drop. He has time. He's got Cosby for a 1st down. And Cosby makes a catch at the 17. They bring him down at the 16. And that's a 1st and 10 for the Cowboys. So Dallas making their 2nd trip inside the red zone. But they haven't had anything to show for it range. Raphael Septien in action PC range. He was not a bad kicker. We got him listed here at 85%. Remember, Septien used to kick for the Rams. Dorsett trap right. Hand off from Hogaboom. Dorsett can't get a block. And he's hit by Jim Collins for no gain. Is the new Pro Strategy Football out yet? I got the beta. I think. Oh, you bought it last night. It's a great game. Carrie did it. A wonderful job, and we'll have him on the show sometime really soon. 1:09 to go here in the 1st quarter. Donnelly on a medium out. Cowboys trying to get some points here. Hogaboom throws far sideline. Donnelly, touchdown Dallas. They get on the board with 30 seconds to go. Here it is again. Hogaboom, he just waited, and Donnelly ran the route to the sideline and found pay dirt. And so it's 6-0 Dallas. The Rams have turned it over twice, and the Cowboys finally take advantage. So as we said, 5 plays, 30 yards. 2:13 off the clock. Septien converts the extra point. I forgot to change that. So, 30 seconds to go in the 1st quarter. Dallas 7. The Rams nothing. Septien boots it to the goal line for Hill. To the 10, 15. Bruning with a tackle the 19. A return of 18 yards. So 7-0 Dallas. Gotta make sure that my kicker's in there. Dear Lord. So 1st and 10 for the Rams with 21 seconds to go. Crutchfield sweeps to the right. Hand off from Kemp. Should be the last play of the period. Dallas blitzing. Crutchfield can't get around the safety. Hit by Hegman, and that will be the end of the 1st quarter. 15 minutes on the books here in Anaheim. The Cowboys in a slobber knocker lead the Rams 7-0. So here's the Digital Tonight scoring summary in case you joined us late. Hogaboom to Donnelly just a moment ago with 30 seconds left. The only points of the quarter. Yeah, you're in the right place, Sean. It's a slobber knocker. Dallas 7-0 after 1. Both teams have run the ball. Gary Hogaboom 3 of 9 for 48 yards, but a touchdown. Jeff Kemp, 0 for 2 and a sack. The Rams have not gotten across midfield. Net yards, 57 for Dallas, 23 for Los Angeles. Tony Dorsett, 6 carries for 9 yards. And don't forget, we got a special halftime show for you today. So the Rams, 2nd and 10 from their own 19. The Cowboys have started 3 times inside the Ram 50 and only have 7 points to show for it. Hill. Short slant to David Hill. Kemp back to throw. This is trouble. Kemp throws, and that is intercepted by Michael Downs at the 31. How do the Rams win 12 or 13 games again? I don't know. So Hogaboom is in scoring range again. Kemp weeble-wobbled that pass right in the waiting arms of Michael Downs. So 1st and 10 for the Cowboys, 6 seconds into the second quarter. Goodness gracious me. Mike Renfro. Short slant on 1st down. Flag is down. Somebody move.
False start. Offense. Number 64.
The center. He rocked the football in the stance and got called for it. So 1st and 15 for Dallas. They now are going into the wind, but Septien says, I can go from here. Landry says, sure. Trap left for Dorsett out of the eye. Hand off from Hogaboom. Tony plows forward for about 5 yards. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the Ram 31. Ron Springs. Pitch right is the call. Near sideline, Hogaboom does. Springs waits for the C's to part. That was a bad move, as Mel Owens knocks him down for a loss of 4. 3rd and 14 now for the Cowboys. As they go 3 wide, Carmichael. That's Harold Carmichael from the Eagles as their 3rd receiver. He only made 1 catch all year. We won't be going to him. Renfro on a medium hitch. Hogaboom under center waits near sideline. Renfro's got it. 1st down. He is a gain of 15, and they spot the ball at the Ram 20. So although Hogaboom isn't setting the world on fire, he is doing a lot better than Jeff Kemp. So Dorsett and Timmy Newsome are now in the backfield. They'll run in a pro set. Newsome. Trap left on 1st down. Hogaboom sticks with the play. Give to Newsome. Newsome across the 20. Right call. That's a 1st down. Ekern will make the tackle. Podzeric rips open the hole, and the Cowboys have it 1st and goal at the Ram 8. Here's a tip for Action PC players. Just because you get a chance to call the audible, most of the time, unless you know that, let's say you've got a short pass called and you're going to see the Rams jamming, you stick with the play that you called, and that's the reason why. 1st and goal from the 8. Cosby on a short cross. Hogaboom back to throw, going for Cosby. 6 more. Touchdown, Dallas. So 5 plays, 36 yards, and it's 13-0 Dallas. The Rams have got to stop making stupid mistakes. They've turned it over 3 times. This is a team, Los Angeles, that needs to run the football. They cannot beat you in the air. I forgot to change it to Septien again. He makes the extra point. And with 11:56 to go in the second quarter, it's Dallas 14, the Rams nothing. So Hill, Redden, and Ellard to return for the Rams. Septien boots it. Taken by Hill at the 8. to the 20, 30, 35. He's got room, and Al Britton brings him down to 39. John making a traffic about the joke about the traffic. I think the LA fans will arrive soon. Maybe they're waiting for them before they start playing. Well played, John. Well played. So 1st and 10 for the Rams. 11:49 to go here in the second quarter. 14-0 Dallas. Dickerson pitch to the far side. No, near side. He's got it. And does he have some blockers? He does. 40, 45. First down over midfield. Eugene Lockhart knocks him down. And they'll spot it at the Cowboy 48. And yep, Mr. Howard, I think that's the first time the Rams have seen the Cowboy half of the field. Lansford will have the wind behind him if and when they choose to kick here in the second quarter. David Hill, crossing pattern. They're going to change to Dickerson on the dive out of the split back formation. Dickerson gets a hole. 40-yard line. He's hit a 38. Eugene Lockhart brings him down. They make a measurement. Doug Smith, the center, with a big hole. And Dickerson, 8 carries for 57 yards. 1st and 10 for the Rams on the Cowboy 38. Again, short cross to Hill is the call. Kemp steps, throws. Hill's got it. He reaches over, gets a first down. Michael Downs with a tackle, his second. Hill gets 11, and the Rams have it at the Dallas 27. Out of the eye. Crutchfield. Trap right. Hand off from Kemp. Crutchfield gets some room, got a block, gain of 5. So the Rams now really working on their X's and O's. Have it 2nd and 5 from the Cowboy 22. 9:25 to go in the quarter. 4 plays, 39 yards for LA on this drive. Dickerson, sweep right. They'll stick with it. And it will be Dickerson gets a block. But not in a second. Lockhart is hurt. He got his hand stepped on. So the clock stops. No gain. 3rd and 5 with 8:45 to go. Brown on a medium slant from the 22. Kemp to throw it. Has time. Does he have a receiver? No. Randy White got a paw up there, knocked it down. But Mike Lansford has a 67% chance of making this one from 39 yards. Nolan Cromwell, one of the rare non-special team players or specialists to hold kicks. Normally, it's either the backup quarterback or the punter. But Cromwell will hold, and Lansford has a devilish 66.9% chance of making this. From 39. Yes, sir. And the Rams are on the board. 8:35 to go in the first half. It's the Cowboys 14, the Rams 3. So Greg Allen back to return it. McSwain and Fellows. And Dallas will make this return from a yard deep. See if it matters. To the 10, 15, 20. He's hit at the 22 by Harris, and it's a gain of 23. Oh, no, Septien's listed. So 1st and 10 for Dallas on their own 22. Springs on a fullback dive from Hogaboom. Ron gets to move the line about 3 yards before Jim Collins makes a tackle. 2nd and 7. Next week, 2 games for you, Tuesday and Thursday. It'll be the Broncos and the Bears from Soldier Field in Chicago. That's the Tuesday game. And the Thursday game will be from San Francisco. The Washington Redskins. We've given Joe Theismann his big old bottle of Advil against the San Francisco 49ers. And that's Thursday at noon Eastern, 9 Pacific on Retro Sports Network. Springs in the flat is the call, far side. Hogaboom waits, throws. Springs got it at the 23. He gets some room. First down, hit at the 40, and Collins knocks him down at the 41. Elvis doesn't like the graphics. You probably are a little bit too old for Tecmo Bowl, aren't you? At its heart, Pro Football Strategy is a heck of a sim. It has more graphics than this. So 1st and 10, halfway home here in the second. Dorsett, sweep right. Near sideline, handoff from Hogaboom. Across the 40, hit at the 43 by Mel Owens. And it'll be 2nd and 8. 7 minutes to go, clock running. Dallas leading 14-3 here in the second quarter. Timmy Newsome comes in the game. Timmy will try an off-tackle right. Hand off from Hogaboom. Across the 45, Owens with the tackle. He's got 6 now at the 47, and Timmy gets a gain of 3. They do have the Tecmo mod for that. Nope. And there's no wrong way there. The only clipboard. But yeah, I like them. You can call them. I don't read the play, but just like the baseball game, I don't read the play-by-play to call it. The graphics here are good enough to actually call from what you see, and then I can look down for yardage and tackles and all that. 3rd and 4. Renfro. Short hitch. Hogaboom, 6:25 to go. Snap little throw. Renfro in stride. First down, and he's hit by Gary Green for a gain of 12. 1st and 10 for Dallas on the Ram 41. So Hogaboom pretty much doing the role of a game manager. Has got Dallas ticking again. They are into the win this time. But Septien has got himself a leg. Dorsett. Pitch left. Far side. Because he got a block. He gets around an end over the 40. Hit at the 37 by Nolan Cromwell. So Tony, 9 carries, 20 yards. 2nd and 6. 5:05 to go. I know that they're working on a graphics overhaul for, I think they're trying for next year. So 2nd down and 6 for Dallas. Timmy Newsome in the flat is the call. Hogaboom. Short runner again. Newsome's got it at the 40. First down and more down the sideline. 25-20. He is knocked out by Owens, who saved a touchdown after a gain of 24. So 1st and 10 for the Cowboys on the Ram 13. 4:24 to go. Hogaboom's having himself a day. 8 for 14 for 123 and 2 scores. Nope, I don't. The text in baseball goes too fast, and I only see that after the play is done. It has to do, Roger, we're doing over 300 baseball streams in the last 3 years. You know what to look for. So, no, I just look at the field and make the call from there, just like we would be sitting at the 50-yard line and watching them with the binoculars. 1st and 10, there's all this. You see what I see. So there's all this information around. So out of the split backfield again, Dorsett Trap right on 1st and 10 from the 13. Flag is down. He will be hit at the 11 by Owens.
Offense, number 84, 10-yard penalty.
Doug Cosby got called for the hold. So back it up 10, and they'll spot it at the Ram 23. 4:18 to go. Dorsett this time on the draw handoff from Hogaboom, and he is hit at the 21, a gain of 2. It'll be 2nd and 18. I'm also calling the play, so I have kind of an idea of what's coming. Clock running, 4:09 to go. Dorsett is tired. So Newsom and Springs in the backfield. Springs in the short flat to call. Hogaboom, far sideline. He'll work it again. Springs at the 25, 20, 15. He won't get the first. He does get 7. It'll be 3rd and 11 from the Ram 14. 9 plays, 64 yards, and 5 minutes off the clock. Cowboys looking to make it 21-3 here, just before the half. Dorsett back in the game. 3 wide receivers. Cosby to block. Out of the gun. Donnelly on a medium cross. Hogaboom. Flag is down. He is sacked by Andrews.
Number 47.
Oh, but the crowd isn't going to like this call. Andrews with his 2nd sack of the game, but it won't matter as Irvin grabbed a face mask, and that flag is on the Rams. So it's 7 yards and an automatic 1st down. 1st and goal from the 7. So Newsom and Springs, they go 2 and 2 again. Hogaboom will work out of the gun. I believe I just tried that. Do I ever keep a running back in the pass block? Not often. Newsom. Trap left. Hogaboom gives it to Newsom. Timmy to the 5, a gain of 2, 2nd and goal. So now a 2 tight end set. Cornwell. Fred was not there for picture day. Is the other tight end. 2nd and goal from the 5. Pitch right to Dorsett. Hogaboom does the pitch. Dorsett to the corner to the 3. That's a pickup of 2, and we'll go to the 2-minute warning. So 3rd and goal. 2 tight end set. From the 3. Can Hogaboom run? No. Not at all. I don't like my options down here. I need 3 yards. A quick Cosby on a quick out. Hogaboom. Flag is down. That is incomplete.
Offsides. Defense. Number 93.
But the Rams giveth again, and Reed, the right defensive end, jumped. And so it's 3rd and goal from the 1. 3 tight end set. Renfro moves in as the 3rd tight end. Dorsett the lone back. Can I get it from Hogaboom? 54. Tony on a dive. That's the call. Hogaboom. Dorsett waits for the C's to part, and that is good. That's 6, and the Cowboys go up 20-3. 13 plays, 78 yards, and 6.5 off the clock. And the Rams are in a world of trouble now. Extra point from Septien. Missed it. He missed it left. And kicking coach out, Red Sox fan, gets his resume out now. The Cowboys 20-3. Ramjet likes the full narration you get with the vertical view. He's done a lot with that in the new basketball game too, but missed the chalkboard action. However, the lack of the visual builds the tension. I can see that. Again, there's plenty of ways to play this game. So the Rams will return. Hill, back deep with Redden and Ellard. Septien boots it. Hill from the 8 to the 20, to the 30. 35, hit at the 37 by Albritton. And it's 1st and 10 there. So the Rams, they're down 3 scores. This game is closer than it should be, yeah, because the Cowboys have had it a ton inside Los Angeles territory, and it should be at least 26, if not 35-3. Henry Ellard on a medium slant. Kemp back. Going to scramble. First down at midfield, and he gets a gain of 17. He got around Dexter Clinkscale. They go in a hurry up, 91 seconds to go. Ow. As my elbow fell asleep. That's never good. So 91 seconds to go in the half. Clock running. In a hurry up. Brown on a medium out. Kemp, there's a flag down. He's going to run again. He's hit at the Cowboy 43.
Defense. Number 72, 5-yard penalty.
But Too Tall Jones made contact. And they'll move it forward 5. So they still have all 3 timeouts with 1:13 to go on the Dallas 41. Brown on a medium slant. Kemp under center, waits, he throws. Brown has it at the 20. That's a nice catch. Fellows on the stop. And the Rams will call time with 1:05 to go. You can run here, by the way. 3 wide receivers. Drew Hill, wow, is in there for the Rams. On a medium hitch. 1st and 10 from the 18. Kemp near sideline. Hill. Touchdown. LA. They got it all back. 4 plays, 63 yards, 44 seconds to go, and it's 20-9. Mr. Kemp redeemed himself. He started with that run, and it ends with a touchdown catch by Drew Hill. And Lanford's extra point is good. So, now this game really is closer than it should be. It's Dallas 20, the Rams 10. 57 seconds to go. Lansford to an up, and that's Fellows at the goal line to the 10 and hit at the 13. So I think we're just going to take a knee time here. Springs, dive, Hogaboom. They're content to go to the half. However, Springs gets 7, and we're not going to run a play. We've played 30 minutes in Anaheim for our Monday night game of the week. It's Dallas 20, Los Angeles 10. And now, watch this. All right, halftime of the Cowboys and the Rams, and so let's take you around the rest of the NFL this first weekend of the '84 season. We start in Pittsburgh. Mark Malone to Louis Lips at pretty much close to the end of the first half for 91 yards. Imagine that. 10-6. That was the only touchdown of the game. The winning field goal by Gary Anderson, 7-18 in the third quarter. And then he tacked on the cherry to make it 16-9 in the third. Pittsburgh starts at 1-0. Again, you saw lots of sacks of Joe Theismann, 7 of them. But the Washington Redskins fall short. Miami, 47-yard touchdown pass between Marino and Mark Clayton at the midway part of the second quarter tied the game. And then they went to work. A 30-yard touchdown pass from Marino to Duper at the end of the half. And then in the third, Woody Bennett, a 10-yard scramble to make it 21-10. Washington would cut it to 4 in the last minute, but they couldn't get anything done. Miami starts 1-0. Patriots. All over Buffalo, 47-28. Tony Eason, 5 touchdown passes, 5. 1 to Stephen Starring, 2 to Starring, 2 to and 3 to Ramsey. How about that? In an absolute blowout. They close it with a safety. Buffalo with some garbage time points with a fumble recovery. Eason, 23 for 28, 337 yards, and 5 touchdowns. The other game that we saw here, come on, you can click over. I know you can do it. The Giants and Eagles in a classic at the Meadowlands, and the Eagles won. Paul McFadden put the icing on the cherry with a minute 21 with a 23-yard field goal. By the way, the touchdown pass from Sims to Manuel late in the fourth quarter came on a 4th and 16 to make it a 1-point game, but Sims takes 9 sacks. He also went 15 for 25, 292, 3 touchdowns, and an interception. Big day for Wesley Walker as the Colts celebrate their first ever game at the RCA Dome as the Indianapolis Colts. Come on, you can move over. There, all right. The Colts beat the Jets 17-10. The winning score, Mike Pagel, an 11-yard pass to McMillan. Raul Alegre converted the extra point to make it 14-3. Jets cut it to a touchdown late. Pat Ryan in the fourth quarter, a 34-yarder to Wesley Walker, but that's as close as the Jets would get. Walker, 9 catches for 150 yards and a score in the loss. The Colts are 1-0. The defending Super Bowl champions get up to a good start against Warren Moon and the Houston Oilers. First ever appearance in the NFL for Moon. They fall short. Houston, however, did lead 10-7 halfway through the third quarter. Earl Campbell made it a 7-7 game halfway through, or with 5 minutes to go in the second. Cooper booted a field goal to make it 10-7, but Marcus Allen, who had run for 151 yards on 25 carries, would get the go-ahead touchdown with 3:44 to go in the third, and an 8-yard run in the fourth quarter, 21-10. The Raiders begin their defense of their Super Bowl title with a win. Richard Todd is in New Orleans. He's no longer with the Jets, and they beat Atlanta 14-0. Todd, 18 for 22, 271 yards, 2 scores, and a pick. A touchdown pass to Goodlow in the second quarter, and a 33-yard pass to Growth. And the third, that was all the scoring in that one. The Saints start 1-0. The 49ers beat the Lions 35-31. A good day, however, for Gary Danielson in the loss. 16 for 26, 260 yards, 4 touchdowns, and 5 carries for 52 yards. But Montana, 4 touchdown passes himself, a 36-yarder to Craig, 2 to Earl Cooper, and Freddie Solomon late or halfway through the fourth quarter to make it 31-28 Detroit. San Francisco led by as much as 18 in that game. Detroit fought all the way back. Danielson, 86 yards to Thompson, 28 yards to Lewis, 15 yards to Thompson to take the lead in the third quarter, and what they hoped was enough, a 9-yard pass to Chadwick with 13:49 to go. But you know it's San Francisco. They win the game with 21 seconds left as the 49ers on a 26-yard carry by Roger Craig. St. Louis and Green Bay, the opener at Lambeau, won by Green Bay. Not a good week for the NFC East now, is it? Green Bay wins 31-20. Lynn Dickey, 16 for 24 for 362, 3 touchdowns and 2 interceptions. The winning score there pretty much came on a 73-yard pass in the third quarter to James Lofton to make it 24-13. Neil Lomax hit Tilly for a 4-yard touchdown with 14:04 to go, but Jerry Ellis, I believe that was, with the game clincher with 7:38 to go. Green Bay wins their opener. Air Coryell off to a great start against the Minnesota Vikings, 38-21, the final at the Metrodome. Jackson, a 65-yard run. He would have 33 carries for 181 yards and 3 touchdowns. His second was a 1-yard Nesty plunge, and the third made it 38-14. The fourth, a 6-yard run. Tommy Kramer, 3 touchdown passes, including a 67-yarder, a Hail Mary at the gun at the second quarter to make it 24-14. But San Diego, 38-21. Chicago all over the creamsicles, 41-3. Walter Payton, 22 carries for 153 yards and a score. That was a 42-yard bust out halfway through the third quarter. 5 catches for 45 yards and a touchdown, including the first score of the game, a 13-yard pass from McMahon. Tampa was down 17-3. Chicago never looked back. Denver and Cincinnati, a close one. Denver with a winner with 2:30 to go. Rich Carlos, a 38-yard field goal. 2 evenly matched teams, we think. John Elway, 17 for 26, 163 yards and 2 scores. Plus, he carried it 8 times for 22 yards. Longest scoring play, Kenny Anderson gave the Bengals the lead at the start of the fourth quarter. He hit Chris Collinsworth for the second time for a touchdown to make it 21-20. But Carlos wins the game for Denver with 2.5 to go. Seattle soundly beating Cleveland. Seattle, of course, in the AFC Championship game last year. Cleveland, a team on the rise. Dave Craig, 13 for 20 for the Seahawks for 118 yards and a score and 4 carries for 31, including, well, he scrambled for the first touchdown of the game. That's all that Seattle would need. Craig hit Turner for the touchdown pass at the end of the second quarter, and that was the only scoring there. So how about that? Standings after the end of week 1, because I can't tell you how well Dallas and Los Angeles did. There you go. And so we go back for the second half of the Cowboys and the Rams. And as we come back, here's how we got to this halftime of 20-10 for Dallas. In the second quarter, Mike Lansford, a 39-yard field goal to make it 14-3. Then Tony Dorsett with a 1-yard plunge with 1:50 to go. But, ow, I don't know what I just chomped on, but that hurt. Raphael Septien missed the extra point. And then the Rams, 4 plays, 63 yards to close out the half, as Kemp hit Drew Hill for a touchdown to make it 20-10. And you see the rest of the stats on your screen. And that is my SportsCenter audition. I don't think I passed. Rams will get the football. I spit out whatever it was I chomped on. Drew Hill back to return it at the 8-yard line. Septien with a kick. Hill at the 2 to the 10, 20, 25, 29-yard line before Mike Hegman takes him down. Hopefully you heard that okay. Dave Cook told Elvis once, if you want the quarterback to throw and not scramble, click on the QB must pass. Tell that to Phil Simms. Doesn't always work. He doesn't always force it. Kemp had the big play on that drive. It does increase the sack possibility, but Kemp is not a good quarterback. He's better than Ogaboom, but he's not a good quarterback. 1st and 10, Rams trailing by 10. Dickerson. Trap right from the 29, handoff from Kemp, and he gets it across the 30, hit by Hegman at the 32. Dickerson and Gooman, the running backs, Ellard, Brown, and Hill, the receivers. Kemp, the quarterback. Bain and Pankey, the tackles. Hara and Hill, the guards. And Smith, the center. 2nd and 7. As Crutchfield comes back in the game. They'll try a sweep left. Handoff from Kemp from the LA 32. Turns the corner. 35 to the sideline. He is hit out of bounds by Ron Fellows for a gain of 6. That's 3rd and 1. Cowboys defensively. Jones and Jeffcoat the ends. White and Dutton the tackles. Dickerson and Hegman the outside linebackers. Eugene Lockhart is in the middle. Walls and Fellows the corners. Downs and Klingscale the safeties. 3rd and 1. Dickerson. Going to fullback dive it out of a pro set. Handoff from Kemp, and that is short. He didn't get one. He got about half a yard. So 4th and inches from the 39. Go Rams. I thought you were a 49er fan. So 4th and short. 2 tight end set. Kemp. Going to call his own number here. That's why you root against Dallas. Okay. I hear you. Kemp waits for the C's to part. And he got it and more. He got 7. A gain of 7. And it's 1st and 10. Rams were down 20-3. Just before the half, they got a touchdown. They've turned it over 3 times, and as D. Scott Howard said about a half hour ago, Cowboys should have 30 on the board. Dickerson. Sweep right. Kemp. Dickerson way back there, far sideline, turns the corner. He gets it about 4 before Jim Jeffcoat knocks him out of bounds. Spot it at the midfield stripe. Rams have run it 18 times now for 102. Ellard. Medium slant on 2nd and 6. Kemp to throw it. Kemp looks around. He finds Crutchfield instead. Dwayne makes the catch. He's going to get 2 before Hegman brings him down at the Dallas 48. 3rd and 4. Dickerson. Trap left. Kemp hands it off. Dickerson gets a block in the secondary. 1st down 40, 35, 30. And he's hit at the 26 by Dennis Thurman. A gain of 22. And for Dickerson, he now has 87 yards on 13 carries. And now you know why the Rams are a good team in 1984. When they move it, they move it. Dickerson wants a break. Barry Redden will come in. He tries the trap left. Handoff from Kemp. Redden gets a block over the 20. 1st down. 10, 5. Touchdown Rams. 26 yards, and it's a 4-point game. It's the first time that Redden has seen the field today, and they made it work. Wow. I don't know who made the big block, but Barry Redden owes somebody a Rolex for that touchdown. Lansford with the extra point. It's good. 10:57 to go in the 3rd quarter. It's Dallas now 20-17. Yep, Eric only needs 2,015 more. The Rams have buckled down. They've run it now 20 times for 150 yards. You could have me at quarterback when you put up those numbers. Lansford to the 5 where Allen starts it. 10, 20, 30. Good return. Crudup with a tackle up to 33. It'll be 1st and 10 for Dallas. What'd you think of the halftime show? Honest answers. Springs in the flat on 1st and 10. Hogaboom, far sideline. He finds Springs at the 30. Has a block, 40. 1st down, 45 midfield. And he is knocked out after a gain of 23. Post Derek gets his toe stepped on, and he limps to the sidelines. Oh, no, thanks. He could go all the way. Cromwell with a tackle. I threw that together this morning. Hope you could hear that okay. So 1st and 10. Clock stop, 10:37 to go. Hogaboom having a decent game now. It's 10 for 16 for 153 and 2 scores. Cowboys lead by 3. Dorsett. Off tackle right. Hand off from Hogaboom. Tony gets kind of a block. Mel Owens has 9 tackles. Tony 13 carries, 27 yards, and a score. 2nd and 8. Timmy Newsom in the game now, a Dorsett. Timmy. Trap left is the call. Hand off from Hogaboom from the 42. He gets it going to the 40, kept his legs moving before George Andrews made his 5th tackle of the game. 3rd and 6. The volume, yeah, I'll work on that. That was done on tape. That, like, you can't go back in the middle of the game back to the main screen and do that. So what I did, for those of you who like the inside dope of how I do things, is I recorded that earlier. I'll improvised. I made up that little screen on my thing for just to show you the scoring summaries of all the games, and just kind of narrated some fake highlights through that. So we'll work on getting the volumes right. 3rd down and 6. Donnelly on a medium out the call. Hogaboom under center, has time, far sideline. Donnelly's got it, 1st down. He is hit by Irvin for a gain of 14. So spotted at the Ram 26. And the defenses now need some oxygen as both offenses have picked up some steam. 1st and 10 from the 26. Dorsett near sideline on the flat. Hogaboom throws. Tony's got it. 30-yard line. Has some room. 25. Hit by Collins at the 22. A 4-yard gain. 2nd and 6. Springs back in the game. Ronald try a sweep to the right. Near side. Handoff from Hogaboom. Springs is hit at the line by Mel Owens, who makes his 10th tackle of the game. So no gain. 3rd down and 6. Halfway home here in the 3rd. Clock running. Renfro on a medium cross. Hogaboom back to throw. He's being hurried. He throws it down to a running back. And
pass interference. Defense. Number 58. 5-yard penalty. Automatic. 1st down.
Well, there was a reason why Dorsett couldn't make that catch, because Michael Owens just mugged him. So it's a 1st down as soon as I hit the button for Dallas at the 17. Only 4 penalties on the Rams, but they've come at bad times. 4 penalties for 14 yards. The Cowboys 3 for 20. Eric was just 4 rushes short of 3,000 in his career. How many years did he play? That's a lot of carries. At 61. I don't know his present physical condition. As you said, he isn't in bad shape like Earl Campbell. I don't think so. He did those couple years of Monday Night Football. That's a lot of hits, man. That's just an awful lot of hits. 1st and 10 from the 17. Going to try a long slant to Renfro. They want to score now. Hogaboom oversees things, goes to a 2nd read to Cosby, and that did not work. They doubled Renfro, 2nd and 10. The clock stopped with 7 to go. Dorsett. Trap right from the 17. Handoff from Hogaboom. Dorsett gets a block over the 15. Hit by Gary Green at the 13. And that's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd and 6. So Dorsett to block. They send Springs out as a wide receiver. Short cross to Ron Springs, the call. Hogaboom has time, but he doesn't have Springs. And in fact, Springs didn't even have Springs. Collins almost doubled for the interception. So Dallas will be forced to kick. 10 plays, 54 yards. 6:15 to go. 4th and 6 for the Cowboys. Septien from 30 yards has an 82.8% chance of making this. Snap, hold, good. So Dallas gets 3 more. The lead is 6. 6:12 to go in the third quarter. It's the Cowboys 23, the Rams 17. So Hill back deep to return it. At the 5 to the 20. Got some room. Sideline 40. He's almost at midfield as Howard there. 6:03 to go, and the Rams have it pretty much at midfield. 11 seasons for Campbell, Earl, but 10 seasons of carrying the ball at least 166 times. I don't care who you are. That's a lot of pain. Allard. Medium hitch on first down. The Kemp will dump out of that. A draw play to Dickerson is the call. Eric gets a block over midfield. It's a gain of 6 before Jim Jeffco can break him down. Bill Bain, the left tackle, with the big block. The Rams' offensive line has done great for the run, as Kemp has only gone to the air 8 times so far. Crutchfield on 2nd and 4. Sweep right, the call. Hand off, far sideline. Crutchfield waits, gets a block. He won't get the first. Stoned by Jeffcoat. It's a gain of 2. And it'll be 3rd and 2 from the Cowboy 45, under 5 minutes to go. Kemp looks at Dickerson. Eric says, let's pitch it. Let's pitch it left side. Kemp says, okay. Dickerson to the near sideline. Does he get a block? He gets around one guy, but not a second, as Randy White, drills in for a gain of 1, and the drive falls short at the 44. Can't kick from here. Dickerson 15 carries, 94 yards. So we say hello to John Misko again. Rams with a win behind them. Sideline punt to Gary Allen. And that will roll dead. Oh, what a punt. That rolls dead at the 1-yard line. Oh, my goodness. So Dallas backed into the shade of their own end zone from the 1 with 3:44 to go in the third quarter. They lead at 23-17. Campbell played 8 years. And remember, Earl just took a huge amount of punishment in college, too. 5 of those years with the Oilers, he got at least 302 carries. Dorsett will just plunge ahead on the dive. Hogaboom from the end zone gives it to Tony, and he gets it out to the 3. Meisner on the tackle for a gain of 2. Tony, 15 carries, 33 yards. Springs, again, on a dive to give Hogaboom away from the end zone. Springs has it over the 5 to the 6. George Andrews was there. Cowboys are 8 for 13 on 3rd down. 3rd and 5. 3:04 to go. Ball spotted on the 6. Flat to Springs, the call. Springs has it at the 3, has room. First down over the 10, 20, 25, 30. Springs is hit at the 35 for a gain of 29. So Springs, 4 catches for 75, and Hogaboom, 13 for 21 for 200. Dallas now 262 net yards. Dorsett. Trap left. Hand off from Hogaboom. Tony gets a seam before Eckern can make the tackle for a gain of 6. Yeah, it was you I was talking about, Hogaboom. Mr. Elvis. So 16 carries for Dorsett for 39 yards. 2nd and 4 for Dallas on their own 41. Donnelly on a medium slant, or Donnelly. Hogaboom to throw. Donnelly runs the route, and he dropped it. He had it at the 45 at LA, and he dropped it. So 3rd and 4, 51 seconds to go here in the 3rd. Newsome is in the game with Dorsett. They'll work it out of the eye. Dorsett, short flat pass. Hogaboom is blitzed. He throws. Dorsett's got it. He cuts to the inside, runs to the near side, 1st down, inside the 50. That took an awful lot to get 13 yards. And that'll do. Wow. So Dorsett, 2 catches for 17. Springs needed to come out. He needed a breather. So 1st and 10, 42 seconds to go. Newsome, trap left. Hand off from Hogaboom. Timmy across the 45 to the 44. And that will be the last play of the 3rd quarter. So Dallas is doing what they need to do. 15 minutes to go on Monday Night Football. From Anaheim, it's Dallas 23, the Rams 17. We'll be back for the 4th quarter right after this. I didn't do anything here in northern Vermont. Southern New England and New York got nailed pretty hard. A friend of mine lost most of his baseball card collection or duplicate collection because they were in his basement. I think Mr. Gardner got quite a bit of rain. I haven't talked to him today, but I've read anywhere from 5 to 7 inches of rain through New York and the 95 corridor. 3rd quarter scoring, Barry Redden, 1 carry, 26 yards, 6 points. To make it a 3-point game. Then Raphael Septien with a field goal with 6:12 to go to make it 23-17. Cowboys have the ball as we start the 4th quarter. The Rams have only thrown it 8 times. But Eric Dickerson, 15 carries for 94 yards. 2nd and 8 for Dallas as we start. Cosby. Medium slant, 2nd and 8. Hogaboom has time. He's got Cosby open at the 24. It's a gain of 19. They'll spot it at the 25, and Dallas has a 1st down. Here's Dorsett. Sweep to the right is the call. Near sideline. Tony's got some room. He gets it to the 20 before Mel Owens makes a tackle. 17 carries for Owens for 44 yards. Cowboys just kind of threading that needle. Tick, tick, tick. Newsome. Fullback dive. Cowboys in the red zone again. Timmy gets 1. Eckern with a tackle, a gain of 6. It'll be 3rd and 4. 13:29 to go. I think Tuesday we're going to come on at 11:45. It's already 23 after 1 here in the East. And we're just starting the 4th quarter. I don't know why these games take longer. Springs near side or far side flat. Hogaboom waits. He's got Springs at the 22. 20, first down inside the 10, and he is hit by Collins at the 7. So Collins has 8 tackles. Ron Springs, 5 catches for 87 yards. And that has been the saving grace for Gary Hogaboom, who's now 16 of 25 for 244 yards. They spot the ball at the 7. Dorsett sweeping it right. And off from Hogaboom. Dorsett waits. He gets some room. He's hit at the 5. The ball is loose and controlled by Dallas. Oh, he broke loose. No fumble. So a gain of 2. 12 plays, 94 yards. And the Cowboys have ripped 6:44 off the clock. Springs, hoping to be eternal, on a draw play from the 5. 2nd and goal, 12 to go. Springs waits, has a seam, pushes forward. Owens with 13 tackles, but Springs has it down to the 1-yard line. So Dallas looking for the dagger right here. Full house backfield. 3 backs. Cosby and Cornwell to block. Tony. Fullback dive. Handoff from Hogaboom. That's 6. So Dorsett is in the end zone again. It was considered a bad block by Herbert Scott, but it won't matter. So the Cowboys go 14 plays on 99 yards. It took 8:08 off the clock, and now the Rams have got to figure out how to keep the ball. Septien with 10:36 to go, and that's barely good. But it's good nonetheless. It's Dallas 30, the Rams 17. Septien kicks it. Hill from the 3 to the 10. 20. He is hit at the 28 by Bruning. And that's where they take over. Kemp to Gooman in the flat near sideline. They got to throw. Gooman has it. And room. 30. Flag is down. He's
Offsides. Defense. Number 54.
And that play never happened. Randy White jumped it. 1st and 5 for the Rams. They are down 30-17 here in the 4th quarter. Screen to Gooman, the call. Kemp waits. Gooman has it at the 30. Does he get blockers? He got enough. He got 6. Dickerson with a tackle. And it's 1st and 10 for the Rams with 10:09 to go. Dickerson. Pitch to the near side from Kemp. Flag is down. And Dickerson is hit right at the line of scrimmage
Encroachment. Defense. Number 72. 5-yard penalty.
by Lockhart. But it won't matter as Too Tall Jones made contact. So move it forward. 1st and 5 for the Rams. 9:26 clock stop, 4th quarter. Ellard on a medium slant on essentially a free play. Kemp waits. He goes to the far sidelines, and he tried to throw it underneath to the tight end Hill, but it was incomplete. Yeah, his receiver open. He just never saw it. So Kemp 5 of 10 for 60 yards. 2nd and 5. Dickerson will sweep it to the left here near sideline. Handoff from Kemp. Gets a block. 1st down and is hit for a gain of 7. And Dickerson now has 101 yards today on 16 carries. 1st and 10 from the Dallas 49. Brown on an end around. Some trickeration here. Runs to the near side. Brown waits. Has room. He won't get the first. Dig it. He got the Dave Gardner measurement in a gain of 10. Dennis Hara with a big block. Everson Walls with a tackle. And the Rams have it 1st and 10 with 8:26 to go, clock running. Dickerson. Trap left. Hand off from Kemp, and Dickerson is hit at the line by Too Tall Jones. 7:48 to go. Ellard on a medium slant. Kemp, this is trouble. Dallas blitzes. Kemp's got to throw it. He does, and that is intercepted by Dexter Clinkscale. And that is a return on 20 yards, and that might be the dagger, as the Dallas Cowboys on Monday Night Football have looked really, really good. Here it is again. And Clinkscale up to 15, and he brought it up to the 34. So a gain of 20, 7:08 to go. Dallas now just wants to chew some clock with 7:08 left. Springs off tackle left, hand off from Hogaboom. Springs hit at the 35 by Jack Youngblood. It'll be 2nd and 9 for Dallas. Dorsett off tackle right, and the flag is down.
False start. Offense, number 68.
Herbert Scott gets called for that.
2nd down.
It'll be 2nd and 14. Same call. From the 30, hand off to Dorsett. Tony gets some yards. A gain of 3. 3rd and 11. Dallas forced to throw it here. Donnelly on a medium fly. Hogaboom has time. Far sideline. Donnelly's got it. 1st down. It's a gain of 16. And Gary Hogaboom, when he's not looking at Landry for the play, is starting to smile. Landry doesn't like that a bit. Ball at the Dallas 49. 5:44 to go. Newsom. Trap right, clock running, hand off to Newsom. Tony gets to the line of scrimmage and gets 1 yard. But now the clock is Dallas's friend with 5:01 to go. Dorsett. Will sweep it to the right side, told to stay in bounds. Hand off from Hogaboom. Tony to the 50, pushes ahead to the 46, a gain of 4. And with 4:20 to go, 3rd down and 5. So 11:45 to be with us live on Tuesday. It'll be Denver and Chicago, and then Thursday, Washington and San Francisco. That's next week's menu right here on Retro Sports Network. Cosby on a short cross. Hogaboom on 3rd and 5 to throw. Cosby's open, 1st down. And that's a gain of 9. Nolan Cromwell with the tackle. 1st and 10. Springs. Fullback dive as we get ready for this one. There's a flag down, so the clock will stop. Loss of 1.
Encroachment defense.
But the Rams continue to make mistakes.
5-yard
Jack
penalty.
Youngblood with the encroachment. So 1st and 5, 3 minutes to go. Springs on a dive. And he's taking a pounding, but he'll get 3 yards. 2nd and 2. For Newsom, Cowboys have run the ball 40 times today. 364 net yards. Only the 1 turnover. Trap left for Newsom on 2nd and 2. Does he get the 1st down? Yes, he will. And we'll go to the 2-minute warning from the 27. So I hope, by the way, Dave Gardner finished his hockey project. I won't spoil it for you. But Game 6 was pretty gosh darn good between Montreal and Boston. Congratulations to Dave for finishing that one up. Trap left for Dorsett here. If the Rams don't call time, it's quarterback kneel time. He gets no gain. The Rams call time, 2nd and 10. As we're just kind of playing out the string right now. So 3 good games for you this week. And Dallas starts 1-0. And that might be big come September. Donnelly on a short slant. Hogaboom is sacked by Youngblood for a loss of 5. 3rd down and 15 from the Ram 42. And they already are in field goal range for Septien. Dorsett near side in the flat is the call. Hogaboom throws. Dorsett's got it. Can he run? 30? He cuts back to the inside, gets 6. The Rams do not call time. Dallas will take all the time that they can. And Septiens could read War and Peace by the time that he actually gets out there. Hogaboom to hold it. 4th and 9. This will be 43 yards. Septien just to rub some salt in the wound, misses it to the right. No
offense, 10-yard penalty.
No good. The penalty on Scott doesn't matter as it's declined, and the Rams with 59 seconds man, there's your backup quarterback right there, Steve Dills. So, take a knee time for Jeff Kemp. Final score here is going to be Dallas 30. The Rams 17. Gary Hogaboom, your player of the game, 19 of 28 for 275 and 2 scores. And that'll do it. So a good start to the Cowboy year. The Rams will go back to the locker room. They can't get behind. As long as they can keep games close, they can move that ball. Only score was a Dorsett touchdown run, which took 8 minutes off the clock. And the final look at the stats for this one. Dallas 23 first downs to 13. Rams only had the football 20 minutes and 37 seconds. And Hogaboom had himself a good day. Not as many sacks, thankfully. No serious injuries. Dickerson, 17 carries, 101 yards. Hogaboom, 19 for 28 for 275. And he is your Digital Dice player of the game. We tape tomorrow, by the way, Digital Dice. Thanks for hanging with us on a Thursday afternoon. I'm Ron Juckett. We'll talk to you next week. Denver, Chicago, Washington, San Francisco. Until then, have a good weekend, everybody. So long.